So can you just introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, Dalye Gallagher, professional boxer from Liverpool.
Okay, what club are you fighting from?
Engine Room.
Engine Room Boxing Club. So what's your record going into this fight?
5-0 with 2 stoppages. This will be my 6th fight. Fighting for the PBC international welterweight title. Yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay, how did your last fight go for you?
I fought a very good lad who I've been wanting to watch. It was good to share the ring with him as well. He's a very good fighter, but it was only a 4-rounder, but we went to points and I won every round.
Okay, so what strengths are you going to take into that fight, into this one?
Just more experience really. You learn different things through every fight, and I learned things from him, which I'm going to try and use in this fight as well, and keep progressing.
Okay, so what's your ambitions in boxing?
You know what? I just try and take it little step by little step. My dream is always to fight for the title. I'm doing that tonight. That's a really big thing. So after I conquer this one, I'll move on to my next goal.
Okay. So how's your training for this fight?
It's been really good. I've had a good training camp. I had a few problems like halfway through it, but just things I've got to get over, and I'm just ready to fight now.
Okay. So do you know anything about your opponent tonight?
I've seen him box before. He's a really good fighter, so it's why I wanted to fight him as well, because he's really good. It's just he brings something different that someone I haven't fought yet as well. He's just a different style, so hopefully he can bring a better me out as well.
Okay. Can you tell us the belt you're fighting for tonight as well?
Yes, the PBC Welterweight silver title.
Okay, and finally, what's your prediction for tonight?
I think it'll be, finish it off the first few rounds, but I'll eventually get to him. I'll slow him down, and I think I'll get him out today later on.
Okay, nice one, Glammy.
Thanks, Sean.
Hello.
Right, is this round 4 or round 5, Robbie?
It's round number 4.
Start at round 4.
Dayle Gallagher holding the centre of the ring here now.
Here he is. Start at round 4. We've got Dalye Gallagher versus Daniel Bazo from the Czech Republic. There we go. Nice jab from Dayle Gallagher. My apologies. Whoa. Bit of a roll in the zone. Sometimes this can happen when you both, you know, when you fight someone who's a completely different stance from yourself. You can get tangled up quite easy, but to be fair, it's never done intentionally. It's just one of those things.
There's that counter left we were discussing earlier.
Oh, most definitely.
Dayle still managing to keep Daniel Bazo on the outside of the ring, holding it and pressing off to the outside of the ropes. Daniel Bazo stuck in that position, Dayle being the more intimidating fighter here.
He is, and for me, Daniel looks like he's blatantly clearly run out of ideas. Now he's just trying a bit of you know, trying to draw Dayle Gallagher in, and he's hoping on one big counter. But to be fair, you're not going to get that with Dayle. Dayle always knows what he's doing. Dayle will always, you know, it's like sticking your foot in the bath to see if it's ready or not. He's always prodding out his jab just to see what's there. Don't get me wrong, Daniel Bazo still in the fight. You know, he threw a few heavy shots there, but Dayle was already on it. He had his arms up, had his guard up. You know, he's not daft at all. Lovely cross from Dayle Gallagher right there. Lovely hook from Dayle Gallagher right there. Unfortunately, missed by a few inches, but this is a game of inches we're in.
Nice pressure movement off from Dayle there, forcing Daniel Bazo off to the side of the ropes, while Dayle presses forward now in that southpaw stance, keeping Daniel Bazo on the edge of the ropes.
Yes.
There's that right hand jab from Dayle Gallagher, pressuring him off.
Oh, yes.
Daniel Bazo running out of ideas, shaking his hands off.
For me, he's clearly run out of ideas. He's not even jabbing anymore. All he's doing is waiting for Dayle to throw.
I think Daniel Bazo here now, he's waiting for that counter punch that's not going to...
It's not going to arrive.
No.
It's not going to be here. And like I said, Dayle, because the way Dayle is fighting, he's leading. Okay, but I think he's leading in different spurts. He's changing his rhythm. He's not sticking to the same punch output or same punch pattern. So Daniel Bazo, he's not going to be able to read it. Lovely cross from Dayle Gallagher.
There's that left hand there from Dayle Gallagher, using that back left, circulating off now, and keeping Daniel Bazo. That's it, at that right range.
Oh.
Daniel Bazo with a counter right hand punch there. Coming back, Dayle pressing. Bazo off to the side again. That right jab.
Oh, body shot from Dayle Gallagher. There we go, end of round 4.
Dayle Gallagher looking primed and ready for this round. I don't know why. I think he had a bit of a talk off his coach brother Carl Gallagher there, giving us some professional advice.
Oh yeah, sometimes you need somebody closest to put, you know, the bit between your teeth and, you know, light a bit of a fire underneath you to say, look, come on, step up now. You know, I think that's exactly what Carl's done, because now it looks like Dale's come out with a lot more intent. He's looking to land them heavy blows again. Right now, Daniel Bazo is actually he started off the round very, very good. He's circling, but at the same time he's also letting his hands go in spurts. You know, he's just letting a few flurries go, and then he's moving. But again, can he maintain that for the whole round? I don't know. I don't think he can.
Yeah, he's been circulating off in the first 30 seconds of this round. Now Daniel Bazo using his hands, got closed down with a left counter punch off Dalye Gallagher just then. Dalye Gallagher holding the ring.
I sound like a broken record, but Daniel he's clearly run out of ideas. But it's not like he's not a competent boxer. It's just the fact that whatever he's trying to do in there, Dayle Gallagher's always got an answer for it. You know, Dayle Gallagher is slipping. You know, and he's not doing major slips. He's doing very, very small slips. We're talking slipping out, you know, slipping inch out, and he's landing with a beautiful counter right hook from Dayle Gallagher.
Yeah, that right hook was very effective then. Daniel Bazo still very confident in this game.
Time a little bit of tape came loose in the Bazo's glove. Boxing.
Well, got to get hold in that centre of the ring ever more so. Using that back left hand there.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, lovely cross. It wasn't clean, but he caught Daniel Man at the top of the head.
Daniel with the counter right hand punch towards Dayle. Dayle closing Bazo down towards the commentary side of the ropes right now. Moving over that back left
lovely
hand.
counter cross. Lovely counter cross from Dayle Gallagher. Lovely right cross from Daniel Bazo. Lovely left up, right up from Dayle Gallagher. My apologies. And right now Dayle Gallagher is just stalking the man. He's in front of him, but at the same time he's moving, he's ducking, he's slipping, he's sliding. He's making it very, very difficult for Daniel Bazo to land with his own punch of conviction. And he accumulates with a beautiful left hook counter.
There's a few sneaky little feints I can see from Dayle Gallagher here. It's when his left hand's up, he feints that left hand and then returns with the right. I've watched this a couple of times.
Oh, he does that beautifully as well. It's just very, very subtle movements. You don't need to move a lot. It's just enough to get out of the way. Then bang, he's back in it. Lovely jab from Dayle Gallagher.
Holding that centre of the ring now, keeping Daniel Bazo on his back foot. Pressure towards him. Daniel Bazo not returning much at the moment. Dayle Gallagher closing it down onto your end of the 5th round, onto your 6th round.
To be fair, this has been a very, very good fight, and I think this is a brilliant learning fight for Dayle Gallagher as well, because the way I look at it, he's hit Daniel Bazo with a lot of clean, flush, hard shots, and Daniel Bazo's still here. Normally, I've seen in the past Dayle Gallagher's leveled guys with a good few solid shots, but Daniel is obviously a consummate professional. He's probably going to be out. He's probably going to be fighting again in the next few weeks, because he's still here, you know. As long as he gets through this fight and he doesn't get knocked out, he can fight again next week if he wants to. If he gets stopped, he's going to be out. He's going to be out for 28 days. Now, when you're a journeyman, 28 days is a long time. You're not getting paid for 28 days, and obviously he's got bills to pay, so it pays for him to get through this fight effectively. So his survival skills are quite up there, to be fair. Very, very good.
Yeah, intelligent there, Karen. As you said, obviously both of these guys want to be in it to win it. There's no way anyone wants to go down.
Oh, not at all. Not at all. And obviously, everybody steps into the boxing ring wanting to win. But there comes a point where during the fight, when you're like a good 6, 7, 8 rounds down, you know you're not going to win. It pays to survive the fight, because like I said, if you get stopped, you're out of the game for 28 days. No fights, no money, no action. So, looking at Dalye Bazo, luckily so far, whenever he's been under any sustained pressure, he's managed to turn his way out of it, or he's held, or he just scooped out the position, which is very, very good, very, very good to see. You know, now Daniel's got his head movement now. He's starting to change his game, but at the same time, he's not throwing a lot of punches. And as I say that, he throws a lot of punches.
Dayle Gallagher still stalking that ring now, holding Daniel Bazo on his back foot continuously.
He is, yeah, and right now I think Dayle Gallagher's waiting. He's waiting for a few big shots, but I would love to see him obviously initiate his jab more, you know, jab high, jab low thing, and then left cross right over the top. But again, I'm not professional, so you know what I'm saying. Well, don't. It's subjective, but nevertheless, that's only my opinion. Oh, unlucky Dayle. He shot for a left left body, but it's missed by inches. But now, right now, Daniel Bazo, all he's doing is punching on the fly. He's not being able to really sit, stand there and plant his feet because he's afraid of what's going to come back from Dayle. Dayle is a very, very concussive puncher. When Dayle Gallagher hits you, you stay hit.
He's got very stinging jab shots there, as Dayle Gallagher. Daniel Bazo returning with that left jab there.
Most definitely. It's a very, very intriguing fight, to be fair. It's a very, very good fight for Dayle. Now he knows he can do.
Oh, what a right body shot that was.
Mean right to the body.
Followed by a left jab, clean left jab to Daniel Bazo's face.
That body shot was started by a right hook feint, and then he just sunk it into the short rib. Lovely shot.
Clean left backhand, correct me there out to Daniel Bazo's
lovely
face.
counter from Dayle Gallagher.
Followed by a nice counter. There we go, that left backhand again from Dayle Gallagher, holding that centre of the ring.
Last 10 seconds.
Daniel Bazo creeping in now towards the side of the ropes. Dayle slipping out the way, avoiding that incoming shot from Daniel Bazo off to the corners.
Yeah, definitely. I think Daniel Bazo's starting to feel the pace now. I generally believe he's starting to feel the pace, but to be fair, I think Dale's going to be feeling the pace as well. Again, it's his first official 8-rounder. I know that Dayle Gallagher can do rounds and rounds and rounds in the gym. You can do rounds and rounds of sparring. But make no mistake, obviously when you're sparring, you've got the head guard on, you've got the groin guard on, you've got the big padded gloves. It takes a lot of sting out of the shots. When you're fighting in a professional fight at welterweight, okay, especially at welterweight, it's 10-ounce gloves. You fight for 4 rounds with 10-ounce gloves. It's gonna weigh, right? It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Imagine fighting for 8 rounds in 10-ounce gloves.
In 10-ounce gloves.
It's gonna be. It really is gonna work. And
you're gonna feel the sting.
Definitely. I think we're up to round 7 now, so this is most definitely a good fight, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
It definitely is. Right now, Daniel Bazo's coming out. Now Daniel Bazo's coming out now. He's circling his jab. It's a very, very effective technique, to be fair, but again, he's not throwing his hands, and you've got to throw your hands to win, haven't you?
That's right, yeah. And the hands are getting thrown in now by mainly on that right jab, back by the left counter punch there, I must say. Daniel Bazo
sneaking out a jab. Dayle throwing a left cross. Daniel Bazo tried to stutter step and walk into southpaw, but to be fair, I don't think he's skilled enough to do that.
Oh, tell him off with that usually.
Used to I think basically all he's done is follow through with his punch, that's all, and he's caught down. I don't think it was intentional, but again, you still got to warn these things to the people anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Daniel just swung a Hail Mary left hook there. That was never going to run, to be fair. I'll have to say, in this fight, both the lads are quite evenly matched. I've got to be honest with you, it's a very, very good fight, but I think there's been times where Dale's let his class show and he's run away with quite a few rounds.
Well, Dale's had to have this contest to raise the game. As we know, he's climbing the professional ranks at the moment, so he needs a challenge like this to take him to that step forward, and deservedly so.
I reckon these 8 rounds, or less, will do him dividends, to be fair. He'll be able to go away from this experience. He'll know he got caught by a counter on Daniel. Again, as I was saying, he'll be able to go away from this experience, knowing that he can do 8 rounds at a very, very good pace, and more than definitely hold his own, and have enough left in the engine as well at the end for a final sustained attack. But I think that's what's going to happen in the end.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. Both boxers holding themselves together here now. Daniel Bazo returning with that right hand. Dayle Gallagher putting the pressure on towards Daniel Bazo as Daniel Bazo makes some movements off to the left corner of the ring.
Daniel Bazo's doing a lot of slipping and sliding and juking and jiving. To be fair, he's done his job. He's done what he's had to do to survive into the latest stages of the fight, and I can't be mad at him. I respect him, but at the same time, he's not going to win a fight like that.
No, circulating off on the outside, and well, then again, you just seen that left hook there land, and Dayle Gallagher with that right body shot. I think the game is raising slightly here, Kieran.
It is.
And that is the 7th round. Back to the coach's corner.
End of the 7th round now. So now we've gone to we're in the 8th and the penultimate. The 8th round. I know.
Is it the 8th and final round?
The 8th and final round, most definitely, yeah.
Yeah, this is the 8th and the final round here.
Like I said, I think this fight has been fought at a very, very good pace.
Yeah, very peaceful fight for both fighters.
Most definitely, again, we're doing 3 rounds there, so you can't afford just to steam ahead. It's been done at a very, very good pace, and there's been time during the fight where Dalye Gallagher, like I said, his class has just shone. He's just shone out where he's up the pace slightly, and Daniel's not been able to live with it. But nevertheless, Daniel's still here. It's the 8th and final round. Let's see how it goes.
On to your 8th and final round in the PBC International Silver Welterweight title division.
Oh, counter left from Dalye Gallagher. Double jab from Daniel. Oh,
There's shots getting thrown here now.
both of them starting to sit down on the punch and really let the level fly right now. Oh, lovely right hook from Dalye Gallagher. Lovely right hook from Dalye Gallagher. Daniel Bazo strikes straight back. Oh, counter left up from Daniel Bazo.
Nice right jab from Dalye Gallagher.
Oh,
Counter by the back left hand. Dayle stalking his opponent into the corner. Can he pressurise him and get inside that pocket and start throwing them shots? Here we go now.
Heavy shots to the body by Dalye Gallagher. Jab by Dalye Gallagher.
There's that left hand. Nice evasion and hands up there from Dalye Gallagher, keeping his guard nice and tight, letting the incoming shots come in. Oh, good protection from Dalye Gallagher there, keeping his gloves up as Daniel Bazo tried to press forward to this corner of the ropes.
Yeah, it was shut down very quickly by Dalye Gallagher, but to be fair, it was a good sustained attack by Daniel Bazo. It's a shame that nothing actually landed. You know, he's showing that he's still in the fight, you know.
Yeah, most definitely both players still in the fight here tonight in your 8th and final round in the PBC welterweight division. Dalye Gallagher holding that southpaw stance, stalking, waiting for that right jab as Danny comes in there now, looking for that left. Nice right jab from Dalye Gallagher, looking for the counter off Daniel Bazo again. He's searching for it.
Oh, big left cross from Dalye Gallagher to Daniel's midsection now. Now both these boys are just throwing heavy shots. You can hear them from here when they're landing on the glove. You can hear the thud. You know, big shots from both these boys here.
It's like clap, clap, clap.
Oh, I'm telling you, heavy shots. I think both these boys are starting to feel the place ever so slightly now. They're both the work rates diminished a bit, but nevertheless, it's been a fantastic effort. A brilliant fight by both of these gentlemen. But again, I think it's Dalye Gallagher who's got this one.
Dale's got the stalking mechanism.
And now we're at the last 10 seconds of the final round.
The last 10 seconds now, the final round. Dalye Gallagher closing in, and here we go. After your 8th and final round, over to you, Kenan.
Thank you very much. I'll see you in the center ring. Again, I honestly thought that Dalye Gallagher won that fight. His class paid, you know, in quite a few rounds, but again, I'm not a judge, but I'll see you for the announcement, Robbie. by Dalye Gallagher. He showed a lot of poise, a lot of class, a lot of technique, a lot of grit as well. But again, it takes two to make a fight. Daniel Bazo was as tricky as a come. Very, very crafty. Knew when to initiate the action. Knew when to survive. You know, what a fight! Dalye Gallagher, brilliant fight for him. I think those 8 rounds will do him dividends in the future, most definitely.
So first off, congratulations on the fight. How do you think it went for you?
It was a great fight, you know. He was a tricky customer. It's what I asked for. I knew he'd be awkward. I knew he'd run away, and you know, it was just a learning fight for me as well. It's good to get 8 rounds in. I've only ever done 4 rounds, so
yeah.
And got the title out of it. Great win.
You felt frustrated by him?
He was frustrating because he just didn't want to stand. He didn't want to fight me. He didn't want to trade. But you know, these are the things that I need to learn and progress and cut down the ring better and stuff like that. But I think everything went well. I was happy with me fitness. Got doing 8 rounds. Wasn't tired at all. So I'm happy with everything really.
Oh, okay. So where will you go from this now? Where'd you go?
Yeah. My next fight hopefully is for the Masters title. I'm going to try and get the Masters, move on, get the full international and move on for the IBF international in the near future.
Okay, well congratulations on that, mate.
Nice one.
Nice one.